Good morning, fam. Got an early start this morning out here trying to get some essentials from the grocery store. Figured I'd try to get here a little early before the crowd gets here. Got to get some oatmeal and fruit, things of that nature. Well, I hope you guys are happy. Here I go again with that, guys. Well, fam, I hope y'all are having a wonderful morning. I hope you have a impactful day. And I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a little bit as soon as I get out of the grocery store. Looks like we have some oatmeal down here today, so that's good. Looks like they're getting the shelves restocked. That's good news. Let me see if I can grab me some of this oatmeal. Oh, do they have the kind that I actually like though? That's the question. Mission accomplished. Got all my essentials that I need. Now I'm headed back home. Got a 10 o'clock call. And then I also have a 12 o'clock call. So pretty busy day. Plan on it being productive as well. Just finished up with my 10 o'clock and my 2 o'clock call. And I gotta say, man, two very successful calls, especially my 10 o'clock call. Man, working on something really, industry changing, and got some heavyweights in this with me, guys. And it's based around providing financial inclusion, financial opportunity for all the people out there who are not currently participating in this wonderful financial system that we have. Now, I know some of you will disagree with the wonderful financial situation in our country. I know everybody won't agree with me on that one. But here where I'm coming from. You know, guys, when I was a kid, my family were hard workers. My mother especially was a very hard worker and provided for 3 kids. And my mom didn't really participate in the financial system back then, but as she got older, she started participating in that financial system because her son was able to help her along the way and provide a safety net and be that ear to listen to anything she needed me to listen to as it related to financial matters. And I would always go with my mom when she would, be doing anything from a financial standpoint. I'd be there right beside her, or she would call me. But there are people out there in our country who don't have any safety nets. They don't have anybody in their family that can help them through financial questions or financial situations. And this call I was on this morning at 10 o'clock, and the people that I'm working with, we're trying to change that. We're trying to really disrupt one of the biggest industries on this planet. And we're trying to do it through a financial education, a financial opportunity platform. And I'm gonna keep working on this. And not just me, but there's really some smart people that I'm working with, but I'm just one of those people that are on the team. But those people and myself are working on something that we feel will be an industry disruptor. More to come on that, but I just thought I'd share that little bit with you guys. I'm gonna continue on with my day. I'm not sure how much of that I'll take you guys with me. Again, I'm not doing a lot of activity outside of the house because of the health crises that we're in. So I'm trying to protect myself, protect my family. I'm also trying to protect others. So I'm trying to do as much as I can here at the house. So bear with me on that as we figure out this health crisis and get past that. Obviously, the vlogs will be more focused on getting out and doing things. But for now, I'm gonna have to stick around the house as much as possible so that I make sure I'm doing what I need to do my part to keep folks healthy and safe. But I'll be back before I end the vlog, and certainly I'll give you guys my parting remarks on the vlog, and we'll go from there. Well, all right, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you are doing something to move the needle in your financial life, and stay positive. Keep this positive and you'll be fine. See you guys in a little bit. Beautiful Rolls Royce Ghost and a Dodge RT. I don't know if that's a, whoa, got a nice little pull off though. Look at this Ghost. Nice. So we can get a nice little side profile for you guys real quick. Oh, he trying to do something. Let me get on up here. Oh, what are you trying to do? He's trying to go something in this big old Ghost. Look at this. Watch out, go get him, guys. Nah, I'm up. He's got to do the right thing here, but I ain't finna do nothing stupid. Look at that Ghost. Going after this RT. All right, let's slow it down. I'm ending my day on a really, really good note. I got a call from one of my Rolex authorized dealers that I deal with. And I was shocked to hear that they have a really hard to find Rolex Submariner date with the ceramic bezel, brand new, just in from the Rolex factory, that they were offering me. Now you got to understand, and I know the watch folks out there will understand, this Rolex Submariner date, the steel sports model version, I believe it's 116610. I believe that's the reference number on it. These things are impossible to find at an AD. You got to be on a waiting list and all sorts of things like that. 2 months ago, you couldn't find them anywhere. When they came in, they were already spoken for. Customers had already bought them. And I couldn't find one anywhere. The only ones I could find were aftermarket, through the gray market, actually. Not aftermarket, but the gray market. Couldn't find one from an AD, or at least not an AD willing to sell me one. Now, all of a sudden, boom, I get a call out of the blue for a stainless steel Rolex Submariner date, brand spanking new. That's crazy. And all that's telling me, guys, is, you know, with these retailers being closed, the malls in essence are closed. Retailers are starting to look at the inventory and say, hey, you know, we got to move this inventory. And they're at a disadvantage. And I hate that they're at a disadvantage, but without being able to have the public come to their store and buy things is a disadvantage to them. And unfortunately, that's happening. Also, with the financial markets declining and not being predictable these days, people are starting to say, you know, I'm going to hold off on buying that Rolex. I'm going to hold off on buying this luxury sports car. I'm going to hold off on selling my house or buying a house just because of all the uncertainty. And again, guys, you know, I'm torn up about this. You know, as a human being, obviously I want everybody to be successful and get what they want out of this life. Having said that, as an investor, I have to also look at it from an investor standpoint as well. That particular Rolex I just mentioned, now I would have to pay for it at sticker or at retail, which is $8,950. I would purchase a watch like that and hold it. I'd put it in the safe deposit box and forget about it. Because I know in about 12 months, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I don't have any crystal ball to say the market or the economy or anything else will be doing better in 12 months. I'm just picking the number 12 months. 12 months, 18 months, at some point in the future, we'll get back on our feet. And that Rolex Submariner date that I have in the safe deposit box will go up in value again. And that's what I do with luxury watch sales, is I buy these hard to find, in a lot of cases hard to find. I buy a lot of stuff that's just not hard to find too, but I buy those really, really at a deep discount. On these hard to find Rolex stainless steel sport model watches, when you get those and you have the opportunity to buy them as an investor, especially a guy that does online luxury watch sales, you jump all over it. I would tell you, for people who are investors, it's a great thing to think about. Even if you're not an investor in watches, you can be an investor in something else. But I think you'll see things start to open up, and opportunities start to open up as this financial market thing continues to decline, if that's the way it's going to go. I'm hoping it doesn't, but if it does, look out for real estate next. It'll be probably 30, 60 days. You'll start seeing real estate prices start to trickle down. And then at that point, there may be an opportunity to pick up a nice property. I certainly will be looking. But yeah, so that's it, man. I thought that was an interesting call that I got, because I had been searching for one of those watches, one of those Rolex Submariner dates. I had been searching for those things for quite some time, and couldn't get one at an AD. Now I could certainly find one, like I said, in the gray market, but I couldn't find one at an AD. I just wasn't important enough. I didn't buy enough Rolex from these ADs, and they just were not going to put me at the front of the list. But man, I get a call today out of the blue from one of my ADs. We got one. Do you want it? Boom, just like that. So be on the lookout for opportunity, whether it be real estate, whether it be stock market, whether it be luxury goods. Just be on the lookout. If you're an investor and you got some cash on the sideline, be ready to take advantage of opportunity. Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I didn't do very much, so that's the reason I didn't take you guys with me to very many places, because I didn't do a whole lot. I just kind of did some stuff here at the house, took care of things that I needed to take care of here, did some work, obviously, and that was it. And I'll repeat that again tomorrow. I may get out a little bit more, but it won't be around people. It'll just be to a specific destination and then back to the house. But yeah, man. So just to wrap the day up, had the 2 calls this morning. Great calls, business calls. One of the calls is got amazing stuff getting ready to happen on the financial education and financial opportunity, financial investing standpoint. So you guys stay tuned for that. And then at the end of the day, I get this call from my Rolex authorized dealer that I deal with, or at least one of them, and got an opportunity to pick up a hard to find wait list Rolex Submariner date. That's crazy. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, and smash the like button. It helps the channel and it helps me too. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness and never stop believing in yourself. And I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.